When I was in school, one day I went to see a friend in Luth, that's teaching hospital, that's Medilac. So he was going into his fellowship, and they were having the fellowship so we could see through the window in a place called New Great Hall. And they were doing praise and worship, and somebody was running around, and others were just doing it. And the person said, "You see that person running around? That's the newest saved person. The person is still happy. You see those other ones? They are getting tired of this thing." Now, what's going on? Every time you walk, your feet picks dust. You understand this? Every time. That's what happens in marriage. Two people got married, they were beaming with smiles. They are not mad people, beaming. Will you, even before the pastor said, you said, "I do." All right? You held yourself, were dancing. You are not crazy. Then, 2 years down the line, it says there are irreconcilable differences. Now it's even getting to 9 months. Now, let me tell you what's going on. Both of you go watch movie. You don't know that the movie, I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it. But after you finish watching it, ask God to cleanse you from everything you saw. Because you saw somebody committing adultery there, it dropped something in you. You saw somebody being violent to the wife there, it dropped something in you. You read something somewhere, it dropped something in you. You did this here, it dropped something in you. And you did not know. After you, I'm not saying you don't watch the movie, you enjoyed the movie, but when you come back, both of you should pray. Anything that touched us, Lord, remove it. I am telling you the truth. Don't laugh about this thing. Remove this thing from our consciousness. All right? Because it deposits every interaction. Are you telling me that's a people who sit down watching pornographic something? It's depositing things inside there. All right? So you ask God, cleanse me from this. Purge this out of my consciousness. You might have watched a movie when you were young that gave you a perspective. You know, I read a book, 10 Seeds of Greatness. There is weight. He said, if a 60-second advert can sell you a product, a 60-minute soap will sell you a lifestyle. And he wrote there, General Hospital, an old program in America back then. He said to show you how much it makes an impression on the soul. When you open your eyes and look at things. He said one time somebody who watches the program faithfully was sick and they were in the hospital and they wanted to do an operation. She said except that actor is the one doing the operation. That is the doctor that can save her. All you other doctor, this is an actor that doesn't read medicine. She couldn't tell the difference between reality and what she fixed her eyes on. So I'm saying this cleansing is not that you are actively stealing, you went up the pole to remove. No. I'm saying that these are character defects. These are things that you pick up. All right? These are behavioral patterns that you might have learned. All right? And God wants to. And so, anytime he gives you a vision of something bigger, he says there's going to be some cleansing. That's why he says, I'm not willing that any should perish. I'm not slack. But there are things on the inside here that I need to remove. All right? There are things that I need to remove. And takes you to the flip. That's why I'm going to say this jokingly. That's why they say that, you know, if you want to really know a person, put fire around the person. What do you mean by that? They say if you want to catch a snake, you put fire, put a smoke inside, the snake comes out. So any real character defect, when there's pressure, if somebody doesn't have money, it's when you ask someone for money, when they don't have money. Please, all right? Do you think there's money on trees? Do you? All right. That's when you start. When there's money, you are calm. So you might not really know a person's relationship with money. All right? Like somebody once, they were telling me, she went, so they tell ladies, men too can, men too must do it these days because everybody is getting the slap. It's both ways that things are happening now. It's just that men don't talk because you're a man. But men are suffering too. All right? Men also are crying in marriage. It's not just so. Let's not balance it. This lady, she got married to this man. Everybody... It was at the night party. The DJ played the music wrongly. The man got so angry, he carried the table. Listen, she just ran. She said, yeah. People didn't know what happened. Yeah, Modano. Yeah. What is the problem? Yeah. So, I'm going to be in the house with this man. That was the first time she saw him under that kind of pressure. So they say create pressure. Just create pressure. Without lying, create pressure. All right? So you see whether somebody, because going for dinner is not pressure. Do you understand what I'm saying? Going for lunch. It's not a friend of mine. Was head over heels in love with a lady. His car broke down. A lady left him with. So maybe you should just park the car and say the car has broken down. We just need to change the tire. Can you help me hold the jack there? So you know